What I know about him is he is a good father, but also a strict, disciplined father. When he is molding you to carry the truth and recognize the truth, it seems like he goes around it in a long way. A quick, easy answer isn't always the best way to teach someone how to maneuver through the field of lies and errors that we live in. So, coming to a conclusion is often a process, and it's not a matter of opinion. And you have to be able to weed out the way it's being presented to you, which is hard in the day and age of screens at every level, every dimension, bombarding you with images. But once you get a crack in the wall where the light is shining through, when you're able to hear the still small voice saying, "This is the way, walk in it," then no matter how crazy that clue may seem and how much people want you to think it's ridiculous, I have found over almost 40 years following the Lord, He knows the way. He is the way. Speaking about the wisdom of the Lord saying, they are the same. I will give you this example of the process. For 4 or 5 nights in a row after Charlie's death, I said, "Lord, tonight I only have one question. Is Charlie dead or alive?" He answered me this way. He gave me a vision. 2 men, one standing, one sitting. When I looked at them, they flashed between men and gnomes. You know, like garden gnomes, Gnome. I thought, this isn't good. Anyway, I continued on watching. Now, mind you, this is the answer to his question. Is Charlie dead or alive? So I'm looking at these 2 men, and the Lord simply says, they are the same. So I instantly thought, aha, somebody else must have been murdered on the same day. So I search what makes them the same. Christians murdered, preaching their faith, and I discover on September 10th, it's true. A 45-year-old Iraqi immigrant to France was stabbed in the neck while preaching the gospel on a live stream. He was disabled and wheelchair bound, which confirmed the second man that I saw seated in the vision. I wondered and questioned the fact that they appeared to flash on and off as gnomes, because gnomes are very new agey and are known to have like positive effects if you put them in your garden. I looked up the word in the concordance, and it means to know, to have knowledge, understanding, to know something, or to understand something that you know. It is used in the scripture when Paul receives a vision that calls him to go to Macedonia. He saw and understood. He knew, and that change of course brought Christianity into that entire region ultimately. There can be a knowing, gnome, to understand. This is an example of how we just want a quick answer from the Lord, but He wants to sharpen us in the process. So if the Lord is saying, in answer to questions about Charlie Kirk's death, that there is sort of a copycat in France, a copycat assassination. The French assassin was captured within a couple of days in Italy. He was a terrorist, ISIS, I think. Then maybe we're not looking in the right direction after all. Mr. Kent, who is our counter-terrorist chief, wanted to investigate, along with Kash Patel, or coordinating with Kash Patel, to make sure that the lone gunman in Charlie Kirk's case wasn't put up by someone else. Kash Patel thought he was overstepping, but actually the way the FBI is overstepping in a state case is a mystery to us too. I'm not blaming anyone, but the Islamic temple is 4 minutes from the university, and the Dairy Queen, where Tyler was spotted, was 4 minutes from the Islamic Center, and the feds did raid that Dairy Queen and tear it up from the floor up within 24 or 48 hours. And Tyler did say he was still in the local area. The Lord is pointing to these two things being related. They both happened on the same day, both died of a neck wound, and both were preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. Maybe a counter-terrorism investigation should be done. It still makes Tyler Robinson the patsy, but for who? There was a call for Charlie Kirk's death from a radical Islamic organization in Dearborn, Michigan, where they believe they have the right to kill anyone who offends Muhammad. Justified. I mean, what if an innocent man goes to jail and we all believe the lie? Thanks for watching.